We're off.
So, for you guys, it's been a week. For us, it's been a couple of minutes since the last video. We are leaving Sarasota and we're heading north to Clearwater because, among other things, there's a dog beach up there. Is that it?
I think so.
2? That's a record. Normally it's like 10. So there's a dog beach up there. We're going to head to that for tomorrow, but today we're just going to get up there, and we have a park that we're trying out on the bay side, on the Tampa Bay side, that hopefully will give us a good spot for the night, but we'll find out.
I'm all crooked here because Sophie's taken up half my seat. Let me show you her. She's got her headrest up there. She's not barely giving me any seat. So
She wants to ride with a view.
She's exhausted from all the activity yesterday and this morning.
Yeah, which is good. A tired dog is a good dog. That's what we like. So we have arrived in Clearwater. We're at a park called Cooper Bayou Park, I think. And we're here on the water again. And we're taking Sophie for a walk. And then we will see what takes us this evening.
I'm trying to see if I can find an alligator.
So Kelly just told me, she says, "What do I do if an alligator comes out and starts eating you? Just film it?" I said, "Yeah, just film it. Just film it."
Someone's property in there. It says no trespassing. I don't know if you can see it. It's hidden in there. Pretty small. A little alcove. But this whole area here is like a circle turnaround, and there's drains, and then on the side of the road you can see what are these things called? These edges? Curbs. I couldn't think of the word. If you can see it, straight ahead across the water is Tampa. We're still in Clearwater. Walking. We started at that park, but the trail led us this way. All these big homes. So here we are at the emergency room. So, I'm not laughing really, but we were at the park and walking Sophie, and then the man on this electric bike went down in front of us, and he went down hard, and so I tried to help him. It looks like his leg's broken. We put his bike in the van. I'm trying to hold my legs. And took the bike to his house, and then now we just dropped him off in the emergency room, and I think he has somebody that can pick him up later, but he lives by himself and there was nobody to like get him here, and there's no way he couldn't wait there. I had to go get a wheelchair for him to get into emergency room. So Josh is wheeling him in, and security with parking keeps yelling at me to move the van, and I'm like, I can't move the van, like give me 5 more minutes, I'll be out here. So yeah, another unexpected crazy event for today, so stay tuned.
Well, welcome to the end of a very eventful day. Started off with police and end with the hospital. Something else. Yeah, it's been a crazy one, but we are in Clearwater, and after the hospital we rushed to a spot that we found, had a quick shower, kind of in the dark, next to the park with the signage that talked about alligators being present. So I was listening out for them, and as I was having my shower after Kelly had finished hers, it was getting darker and darker and darker. And I could hear alligator calls in the distance, nothing close, I could hear them in the distance. I kept thinking to myself, I'm going to be watching, I'm going to be rinsing the shampoo out of my hair, get my eyes closed, and I'll look up and there's going to be an alligator at my feet. But thankfully there wasn't. And our showers were wonderful but uneventful. And
That's a good thing.
yeah, that's a good thing. So we found a gas station as well that allowed us to use water. So we filled up a water tank. So we have full fuel, full water. We're happy. I am just having some strawberry parfait to finish off the evening. Kelly has had her dessert already, I believe, and we are just going to relax. Not much of the evening left. It's 8 o'clock already, so we're going to relax for like an hour and go to bed and crash.
If we make it that long.
If we make it that long. And we'll see you in the morning.
See you then. Good night.
Well, good morning. We are on our way, or getting ready to leave to be on our way to go to a dog beach where hopefully we can turn this one loose, get some energy out, and she can play. And it's also a very nice beach, so we should hopefully have good weather for it and be all set. But I just got back from walking her, and one of the things that I noticed here, at least in this area, we're in Clearwater, is the big transmission lines for power normally have like dirt access roads, that kind of thing, through them, so that the workers can get to the towers and stuff when they need to. But what they've done here is they're all paved, almost like a park. Like there's grass and there's these big wide cycle and walkways through them that you can walk on, which I think is a very good use of space. We had to walk on one of those this morning, and it was really nice. So yeah, well done, Florida. That was good. So
I'm excited for the beach day. Woo woo!
she's always excited for beach day. But the beach, hopefully, we can get there and get a good spot and not have to fight the crowds. So we'll see you there.
We're at Honeymoon State Park. There's the van. There are yellow flags and red flags out because the wind is so strong. But we're heading into this beach, which is dog friendly, so we're kind of excited about that. Red flag, which is high hazard, high surf, and or strong currents. time, unless we're in a really remote place, have to shower in our bathing suits. I have a smaller bathing suit I normally shower in, but we're in a pretty public area, so I'm going to shower like this. But I wanted to show you like the Cetaphil. This is Walmart brand, but it's I think I think Josh told me, or I read it somewhere, like they use this for astronauts, because like you literally need no water. It's a clean, like a body skin cleanser for your skin, but it's great for shaving. I can just do this in the van, like on the in the sink, you know, before I get my shower, and it literally it makes your skin smooth, and it's so easy to shave with, and it's completely water. So one, it helps us save water, and then secondly, I can kind of do it, especially like if, you know, if it seems like most of the time, like last night we were rushing to get the shower in before it got dark. I mean, it's not perfect, you know, trying to do things with the bathing suit on, but you get clean enough and shaved enough that you feel so much better than if you didn't do it. And honestly, for living on the road, not that we live full time, but being on the road and when we travel, I get to, you know, feel clean every day, which is always important to me. And why I wanted an inside shower as well, you know, in case we are in really cold climates and can't do it outside. I think that's enough of seeing me shower. I'll do the rest in private. Thanks. So at home I always use conditioner, but sometimes when I'm outside showering or I'm trying to rush because I'm worried about people coming by, then I use like my leave-in conditioner, so I have to just stand there with the conditioner and take longer to wash it. I mean, you know, rinse it out and use more water. But the spraying conditioner works pretty well. I can get a brush through it afterwards. And then I normally do like my skin routine and things right here at the sink because it's just easier, and I have the mirror that I can see. You know, most of the time on the road I don't do much of anything, but every day I make a point to make sure that I put sunblock on. I have one that's just regular Aveeno Hydrate. They have one that's just for your face, which I really like because it's not super greasy, but this all day, this is kind of like a body one, and it can be pretty greasy. But then I have one that's like from Clinique that's tinted, and it's kind of like makeup when you put it on. You know, I do that even when we're just driving and things like that, because I've had a Mohs procedure up here, I've had skin cancer here, even like 2 spots on here, and like I always try to wear a hat and cover my face and wear sunglasses when I'm out in the sun. But, you know, years ago it wasn't, you know, you just laid in the sun and put oil and wanted to burn, back when I was young. But over time it does take its toll. And, you know, if you're rushing to put stuff on, you know, you might forget about around your lips and stuff. So make sure you put sunblock everywhere on your face and body, so to protect yourself. Because what may not seem to be happening now can show up down the road. Skin cancer can be very insidious. So anyway, that's my little tutorial for the day. I have this very nice lighted mirror so that I can use my tweezers, which comes in very handy. I got this a couple years ago for Christmas, and the battery on this lasts forever. And although there's good lighting, and now that I have the mirrors on the shades and in here, but nothing compares to the close-up. And this has magnification, so this works really well too.
So here we are at the beach. We have showered and eaten and all that kind of thing. The palm trees here behind me. We are getting ready to leave. Back there in the background, I can see her very well. She's back there working away. And ready to leave, heading to actually North Georgia from here. It's about a 9-hour drive. There's a national forest beach there. We're going to go and do a hike in tomorrow, so we're going to try and get up there tonight. It's going to be a bit of a push. It's already like 1 o'clock or something. It's 9 hours, so it's going to be a bit of a late one. But it should put us in good stead for a nice hike tomorrow, and then into we're going to go to Charleston the following day for a few hours and see what the next weekend. So hopefully we get all the way to our destination tonight. Good morning. We are at a trailhead this morning. We came in really late last night, which is why we didn't film it, because I'd been driving for like 10 hours or something like that, and it was dark and there was really nothing to see at night. So we're showing you this morning, and we're at a trailhead on the Palmetto Trail, and we're going to do a bit of hiking on that today. And we're going to introduce you to a guy in a second that we met here. But we're going to hike as well. We're going to give him a bit of a head start. He's going to go down the same trail, so we'll give him a head start, and then we'll go down the same trail as well. And I don't know much about this trail. We'll see what takes us, and we'll show it to you as we go.
My days of sunshine and short sleeve shirts are over. I think it's much chillier now. It's in the 50s overnight.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday at this time we were on a beach in Florida, and it was, in the kind of mid 70s, almost 80 degrees or whatever it was. And yeah, this morning I got up and I said, well, I don't think we're going to need shorts anymore. It was like 43 degrees this morning, so yeah, a little different, but
it's just a little chilly, but it was so nice to have that little break from the winter, have a little summer. So
yeah, it was nice, and it'll be nice today. This is a nice day. All the rain happened yesterday, and it'll be a nice day for walking today. All right, so welcome to another day, and we are up in South Carolina getting ready to do a hike. We came to this trailhead kind of late last night, and there was a tent here. We weren't quite sure, and sure enough in the morning, there he is, Jason Wish. So he's hiking as well. He's his own channel, so check him out, and obviously subscribe to him as well, especially for hiking stuff. He does a lot of that on there, and he's got a big day ahead of him. He's doing like 25 miles today, which is, probably what we're going to do, but we're going to do it driving. So we'll catch you later, and check out his channel.
Sophie, are you waiting? Are you patiently waiting? Look at me. So.
Tree fell down and I just cleared it.
You think that bark just fell off naturally?
Yeah, probably. And this looks like definitely four-wheeler tracks.
It's very muddy.
Yeah, it's four-wheeler tracks. I'm assuming it's actual Forestry Service maintenance guy. Who knows?
Sophie took off. I can't even see her. Here she is. I'm just stopping here for a second. I want you to hear the sound.
Frogs. Lots of frogs.
You think it's frogs?
I think it's frogs. It's all down here in this little creek bed area. I think it's frogs. Lots of them. Having their winter song.
We're being serenaded. We certainly had a lot of rain here. It's a wee slippery. All the mud piles. Sophie, no drinking. So. Oh. chilly.
I think it's quite nice. Very pleasant temperature for a walk. It's not too hot. It's a lovely light breeze. The sun's out. It's not too cold, like your hands aren't getting cold. It's perfect temperature for a hike. Can you hear that? Neither can I. That creek is so quiet because it's just mud that it's flowing through. There's no rocks or anything. It's sand and mud. So there's nothing for it to trickle over to make noise. Like, it's just so quiet coming through. You would never know. You could walk right by it and not even know. It's just so quiet. Sophie's trying to carry this big stick around. Keeps running into the back of my legs with it. Trying to convince her to go for something smaller, but she keeps going back to the big one. She likes it. Oh, look out. It's a little bit big for you to carry there, Soph. You're gonna get something smaller, girl. Oh, look out. Watch your legs. It's coming through. Hike so far.
I like it. It's the trail is really covered in a lot of pine needles, and it's pretty soft, which is nice because
It's nice underfoot because of that, yeah.
And I don't feel like I have to watch my every step. I can kind of take in the view and look around, which is nice because it's kind of flat, not a lot of rocks or bumps, and most of the mud we've passed now, which is nice. So, and it's definitely warming up a bit. But yeah, it's been nice.
A little bit of a very small but cascading waterfall. I guess it was the sound that drew us initially to it. But the sides are virtually sheer. It's very, very steep. You can see a little bit more back down here. They're very, very sheer. Are you a happy dog? Are you a happy dog out here? Happy to be running free. She was chasing a squirrel and it went into that log. Now she's digging for it. I mean, it could have been something else besides a squirrel, but something went in there. And she's trying to go for it. Did you get it? What was it? Can't you find it anymore? Did it hide really well from you?
Where'd it go? Huh? She's brave, sticking her nose in there.
Yeah. She's really wanting it, whatever it was. It could have been a squirrel, it could have been a chipmunk, or any sort of other little ground critter. She's persistent, though. In retrospect, probably more of a chipmunk than a squirrel she was chasing, because squirrels nest in trees and chipmunks and things are on the ground. I mean, I never saw it, so it might not have been a chipmunk. It may have been like a ground vole or something like that. But it was some sort of a small critter that went into and had its nest in that tree trunk, and she was certainly digging at it. But my guess is it wasn't a squirrel, simply because it was on the ground. But if you know more than I do and you have a better idea of what that might be, especially because I don't know if there's chipmunks here in South Carolina. There might be something else, I don't know. But if you know, let me know.
Oh, she's way over there. She's behind the fence.
What you doing over there, girl?
How'd you get way over there? Where did you come from? Oh, she's wet.
Oh yeah, and everything else.
Did you find some water? You're soaking wet.
Yeah, fine.
Hello, we finished our nice hike this morning and had lunch here in the van, some leftovers, finished some leftovers up and had showers outside. It was a little brisk, but it was very refreshing, and nobody was around, a lot of privacy. We only saw one car coming around to do a circle, otherwise there was no one on the trail either. So that was really nice. And we had a lot of family time and visiting friends, so we didn't really, it's our first time being out in the bush this trip, so that was really nice just to have a nice long walk and hike in the woods and hear the sounds of nature. And Sophie had a chance to be off leash, which she loves to do and run, so that was nice. So
and the only person we really saw was Jason this morning. He was going on his hike, and that was about it. We really seen anybody else. It was nice.
So we'll see you on our next little stop that we're going to make.
But we are traveling southeast now, and we're gonna probably find a truck stop or something to pull up for the night. Kelly's got a couple of work calls she's got to go on tonight, so we're gonna stop somewhere. It's got a good signal for her to do that. And then tomorrow morning, it's someplace new we've never been before.
See you then.
Well, good morning. Soph and I are sitting up here in the front at the moment, clearing way. So Kelly's getting herself organized back there, and we are heading out this morning to a place we've never been before, which is Charleston. We haven't been there before, but we've heard lots of good things about it, and a friend of mine, John, who was in the Sarasota video, used to live there, knows a lot of people there. Unfortunately, we don't have the time to take up his offer, and that is to meet with friends and get an actual tour of the place. We're only going to be there for a few hours, so we are going on our own to give ourselves a quick tour, and of course find a good bakery. It's a bakery day, so we haven't done that for gosh, it's been almost a week since when we were in Sarasota and found a bakery, so we need to find a bakery, so we're going to do that too. But we're going to have a look at at Charleston, and see what it has to offer for us. There's a lot of good reviews online about what's there in terms of the food and the history and all that kind of thing. So we're going to have a look. shop is so Kelly.
So we're downtown and we decided to have a little brunch. It's kind of our last day of travel before we're heading home, and it's really cute in here. I ordered a quiche, spinach quiche, and some yummy coffee. And, it's really cute in here. Maybe Josh will span it.
Span it?
That's it. Happy Valentine's Day. And I forgot to fill mine. I got quiche.
There's nothing left of our quiche. But I had the waffles, and the waffles are very tasty. They're just tiny. Like little Lego size ones. They're really tiny, but tasty. Very tasty.
So we stopped at a bakery called Sugar, and I got a little something for Sophie. So we're going to give her her treat first, right? I got you something. They had doggy treats. It's a heart. Because it's Valentine's Day and I love you so much. Yes, I do. Because you're my good girl. Have a kiss. Thank you. I got vanilla icing on a chocolate cupcake. Look how cute that looks. All smooth, real thick.
Looks like it'd be tasty. And I got a raspberry tart, which happens to be heart-shaped. Not that I worry about the shape of things,
but it's Valentine's Day.
But it's Valentine's Day. And I think it's going to be tasty. Try your cupcake. What do you think about that? Everyone wants to see you stuffing that in your mouth. That's a big one. Can you get it in? Tasty?
The icing is amazing. You can tell it's like homemade. You can taste like the 10x sugar in it, and
it looks
nothing artificial.
Yeah. It looks like it's real baked, not some packet. Yeah. It tastes like it?
Very good.
Alright. Gonna try this raspberry tart. I don't know what to make of it, but we'll see. Looks a little bit overdone for my liking. We'll see.
It's like a pate.
That's it's actually a raspberry puree, and it's fresh. Like this, they brought it out of a fridge, so it's fresh. It's freshly made. Like that is nice. Very tasty. Yeah. Very tasty. Do you want to taste it?
Wow.
They make it themselves.
That's delicious.
Yeah.
It's so light and fresh, and the raspberry flavor. So it's like they just ground up
raspberries.
Fresh raspberries.
Yeah, so they did. So you can't have any of this.
Because looking at it, I was like, I wasn't sure. It's very tasty.
No, they're allowed to walk there. Thank you.
You had your treat.
Yeah. This is Mommy and Daddy's. You just want to get in the video, huh?
Hello.
You're falling down now, huh? You're leaning on Daddy so much.
Making a mess. Oh, this icing is so
worth it for the taste.
This icing is so good. She's pressing on me.
Well, we're going to finish these now. We'll get back to you later once they're done. So that's the park just over there where we had our showers, and this is the lake. It's actually a nice spot. It's a nice lake. Very calm and peaceful at the moment. But that's the park back in there where we showered. It was nice too.
All right, so we left Charlotte after our lovely desserts, and we found a park up here. We just had a shower. It's a park on a lake. It's a nice lake, and the park is closed, and we just had some hilarious announcements. They've got this loudspeaker system in the park. It's not a very big park, so they have this loudspeaker system that covers the whole park. And this guy gets on. And he's like, "Howdy, howdy, howdy. The park is closing in 15 minutes. Make preparations." You know, he's getting on, and we were killing ourselves laughing. It was funny. Anyway, so we are heading north now. We're going to find a place eventually to stop for the night. Don't know exactly where that is yet. We're going to probably drive for a few hours is my guess. But yeah, we are heading that way now, and we are lovely and refreshed from our showers, and it's like 63 degrees outside, which isn't bad. And initially you're cool out there, but once that hot water, because the hot water is so hot, that hot water going on you when you're showering, it is so nice. It's so refreshing. If you don't believe me, Kelly will tell you the same thing.
Yeah, it was surprising. Because at first I wasn't going to do it because I was already chilly, but the hot water out there, and then, you know, it is real refreshing.
And that water gets super hot. Like, we actually have to turn the cold on with it, like, a lot, because it is so hot. Like, you can't just have regular straight hot water because it literally feels like you're burning yourself. It's super hot. So it's very, very nice. It warms you right up, and it's refreshing. All the things it should be. So we're happy to be clean and on our way, and we'll check in with you once we find our spot for the night, because I don't know where that's going to be.
An unexpected stop at Buc-ee's. If you saw our Florida video from last year, we stopped in here and saw all of the enormosity of it. It was like Josh said, like a Wawa on steroids. So
Well,
we're hungry.
Wait, have a look. Have a look. Hold on a second. 1 second. These are the fuel bowsers. There's 2 actual rows of them. I don't know if you can see that.
There's like, they can serve like
There's 2 rows of
200
them.
people, 200
Oh my
cars.
goodness, there must be 100 fuel bowsers there.
So, anyway, we do remember they had pulled pork and chicken sandwiches, and so we'll show you the inside a little bit, and then we're gonna get something to eat.
Because we're hungry.
We're hungry. Josh is looking for something before we go get our food.
I'm looking for jerky. And not only just jerky, but
This whole place smells like
different type of jerky.
barbecue. Oh, they do have a lot. Oh my gosh.
Look at these cinnamon rolls.
Oh my, they look good.
These are kind of good. Sausage, brisket, and turkey.
Sliced turkey, that sounds good. Chopped brisket. Josh is having a hard time deciding. I'm getting the turkey.
What can I say? It's like playing Jenga at work, really.
Hurry up! Hurry up!
I'm coming. Let me wash my hands.
Hurry, wash my hands.
Kelly's hungry if you can't tell.
Last year when we went on our 10-day trip, we didn't eat out one time. We got ice cream like 2 or 3 times. That was it. Cooked every meal. This vacation has been so different. I don't know, just the traveling or the people we've been with or going out. Or I'm not sure what happened, but yeah, so.
That's the way it is. So what'd you get at Buc-ee's?
I got the turkey barbecue.
Sandwich she's talking about.
Yeah. And then
I got one called a triple meat sandwich. It's got turkey, it's got brisket, and it's got sausage on it. We saw the guy preparing some of these and they look pretty good, so I'm gonna give it a go. Mine looks to be a bit messier. It's a big, thick one, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know how it's going to taste, but it looks good. Smells good. That's pretty good, I must say. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Very good. Barbecue sauce is sweet.
No, about.
So we're having dessert twice today. It's our last day of vacation, so we decided it was okay. We allowed it. And you know, so
And well, tell them what we're having and how you chose what we're having.
this is cinnamon roll, and I chose it because I've mentioned before, like sometimes I'll pick something and then I always get food envy with what Josh has. Should I start over? Every time. I'm always like, and I always go for the chocolate, the peanut butter, but tonight when he was picking the cinnamon roll, I'm like, I gotta get the same thing because I just know if I don't, I'll be sorry. So here we go.
How is it? Tell me it's awful. Then I'll have to eat hers too.
It's good.
Is it?
Icing's amazing.
It's unfortunate.
Try it.
Guess I'll eat mine then.
Mm. Mm-hmm. It's good. The bread part is nice and cooked just right, not overly brown or dry.
Yeah, it's not overcooked, which is nice. Because most places overcook. That's pretty good.
It's really good.
All right. We're going to finish this without stuffing our faces in front of you guys. And we'll see you after. All right, so we are done. And I took Sophie for a brief walk. Not that she needed it so much, it was to give Kelly time to do some housekeeping, shall we say.
We had so much sand and dirt in the van, so it was good. I could to shake the rugs out, get all of her love kisses off the windows, and shake out her bed, shake out my shoes from earlier when we showered in the sand. So it was good. And I got to use the facilities, which are very nice, by the way.
So we've got maybe another hour and a half of driving, and then we're going to pull up for the night. So I've got a feeling it's going to be at the same truck stop we stopped at on the way down when we actually had the boat, which is like 2 episodes ago for you guys. I think we're going to stop there, but we'll see. That's kind of the plan at this point. So we'll see you there.
And this is my sad face, because tomorrow we have to drive home. The last leg of it, right? Then we'll be back to life and reality, and then we're eating out to cut back on some desserts.
Ugh. All right, we'll catch you later. Good morning. Soph and I are off for a walk this morning. We got to a rest stop last night. Happened to be the same one that we were at when we came down, and I'll just show you that really quickly here. So way out here in the distance, that is it there. So we have walked from that through this field to where we are now, which is a little bit of a construction area because they're doing road works and the like, but that's fine. So we're walking here, getting a bit of a walk and a stretch in for the final push home today. It's a bit cool. It was in the 30s last night. I ended up getting up, I don't know, probably 5 this morning, and just putting on the heater. Kelly and Sophie were cold. They'd stolen all my blankets and wrapped themselves in it, so put the heater on for them. And that was a couple hours ago. And now we're just going for a nice walk, getting my legs stretched, and Sophie's as well, in preparation for a long drive home.
This concludes this episode. Thanks for coming along with us on our travels. We look forward to seeing you out there.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, and we'll see you next time.